Over the past 2 weeks, I've been having coffee every morning, and it has completely changed my attention span and my deep work. It literally started off as an accident. I just went to go get coffee. Well, not really an accident, but I went to go get coffee from my dad, and I was like, you know what, let me try some. I never have really liked coffee, but it tasted okay. I mean, he just got like a normal coffee with cream and one Splenda. So I was like, it didn't really taste bad, but it didn't taste good at the same time. I was like, whatever, I did my stuff. And then I got to my econ class, microeconomics. So let me tell you this, it's a really good professor, but it is the most boring class on earth. The only thing that's fun is that you have to basically for homework every night you need to have 10 questions on the chapter in the textbook or the module in the textbook, and then you discuss this with like a group of 3 or 4, and then you put your best questions on like on a piece of paper, like any questions that you came up with and have an answer for. And I have like 2 of my friends in that class that I made in there, so I look forward to that part. But the class is an hour and 15 minutes, and that part probably takes up like 30 to 40 minutes. So it's pretty much still a whole lecture. So like as soon as he would collect the papers and start collecting them, starting the lesson and stuff, my mind went blank, bro. Like even I literally sit in the front, but I'd still be like doing random stuff on my laptop, like doing like a daily crossword puzzle or something stupid that I shouldn't be doing during class. And when I tell you, I had the most intense, the most sharp focus of my life. I swear to you, I didn't even look at the clock until like 1:10. The class ends at like 1:15. It was the most I've paid attention to in class ever. I'm literally in college, and it's taking me this long to pay attention in class. And I thought, okay, maybe I was just really good that day because like I didn't really check my phone in the morning or do any instant gratification in the morning, and that has really affected my attention span in the past. So then I went home, but when I woke up on Monday at 7 a.m., I was like, let me have some coffee. I have a Keurig my sister bought. She also bought an espresso that was like $300 I think, but she never uses it. So we have this Keurig that has like Dunkin' Donuts, like medium roast coffee in like pods that you could put in. So I put in one of those. I got Dunkin' Donuts coffee creamer, so I don't have to it's only like 5 minutes away, but still waiting in the line takes like 10, 15 minutes usually because everyone's trying to go there in the morning. And I made coffee. I put it in this cup. I threw it in here. I took a little sip. And the deep work block I had, it was only like, I recorded the videos for about 45 minutes. And then I did my schoolwork and business work after. All within 3 hours, I got done outreach. I got done recording a video, coming up with this. Actually, I didn't make a script for that day, but I think I made like 2 videos, or it was the super long video that I made. And when I actually got to class, again, laser sharp focus, like could cut through steel type focus. So I got in the habit of having a certain flavor of coffee every single time that I do deep work. And it literally took me like 3 or 4 days, and I even realized this last night. It was like 5:30 p.m. I just got done watching the Costa Rica Germany game. Thankfully, Germany's out. Bro, everyone has beef with Germany for beating Argentina in 2014. Everyone does. So it was like 5:36, and usually when I do a bunch of like instant gratification, it's late in the day. It's super hard for me to pay attention to my work. I took a sip of coffee, and I swear it was like a switch flipped inside of me. Like the flip of the switch, I was thinking to myself, I need to get this done. I wasn't even thinking, I was just doing it. You can see, I don't know if you can tell from the video, but my posture isn't the best all the time. Like I'm always like those little PC dudes. My posture was the most straight it's ever been, and I was just on my laptop doing all my work. And I did so much work in that time period I didn't do a ton of work, I'm gonna be honest, but like for the amount of time it took me to do that work, it would take me double or triple without the coffee. And I know you shouldn't drink coffee at 5:30, but like, bro, my first class is like at 11. I was still fixing my sleep schedule, so I wasn't gonna go to sleep till 1 anyway, we're being honest. And like I said at the beginning, this is completely bro science, so it could just be my experience. But I suggest that you try the same thing. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, or whenever you do your deep work, it's just best for me in the morning and a lot of other people, have a cup of coffee like during it, and have it so it's not super hot unless you really like hot drinks. But like I make my Keurig has like a hot water, a strong, and an ice setting. I put it on strong because it's still kind of warm, but it's not like burn your taste buds off, burn your tongue off, burn everything in your mouth type warm. You know what I mean? Have a cup of coffee before and during it, and then whenever you have a cup of coffee later, you'll be able to tap in. You'll be able to tap into your deep work abilities instantly. And you know, I think this could be completely placebo too. So if it's like 5:30, if you make some decaf, if you make it taste the exact same, I'm sure you'll have very, very similar abilities. And if you already drink coffee, you know, I never drank coffee before, but if you already drink it, then what you could do is make a flavor of coffee that's completely different. So if you have some like pumpkin, vanilla, swirl, syrup type iced coffee thing, try just straight black coffee. Just straight black coffee when you're doing work. It doesn't even need to be a whole cup, dude. You just need to like sip it a couple of times. Like I have this mug of coffee. I've sipped it once this whole entire video, but I'm still in a state of deep work when I'm recording this. I feel like I'm actually talking to people, which if I do this without coffee, I don't know if it'd be the same, but it definitely feels better. Try this experiment out. Let me know if it works for you. I'll look up some research in a bit, but no, okay, I'm not gonna look up any research because it already works for me. You know, I don't need to prove it. It's like in geometry when you see those proof this is a triangle. Just look at it. So if you don't know me by now, my name is Zaid. I teach self-improvement and how I apply it, as well as how I apply the Islamic concepts that go with it. My goal is to create a community of young Muslim men and women that don't have to be ashamed to be Muslim, and can use Islam to grow not only in their spiritual and religious life, but also their dunya, also grow in their dunya. If you think that's a good idea, or if you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe, share this video with a friend, because if it helps them, both me and you will get the reward. You know, we'll be helping each other out too. Hit that subscribe, and before you close this video, I want you, after you close this video, to apply what you've learned. Well, maybe, okay, if it's like midnight where you at, then you probably don't do it, but like apply it as soon as you can. I'll see you guys in the next one.